So many men think that they have erectile dysfunction or premature ejaculation. They think they need to be harder. They think they need to last longer. I hear things like, there's nothing I can do. It's just the way that I'm built. And that's not true. You just don't know what else to do. So many of my single clients are feeling like they're stuck with one night stands. They're avoiding sex. They're avoiding relationships. They're ghosting women that they really like. They're feeling lonely. They're feeling depressed. And my married clients are frustrated. They're feeling resentment. They're avoiding sex. They're avoiding each other. He's avoiding her even when she says, it's okay, because he knows that it's not okay. He knows she's not satisfied. He's not satisfied. For men, they don't feel lovable if they're not making love. And you're not doing anything wrong. Here are two things that are going to shift everything for you. There is something you can do. There is something you can do to strengthen your equipment and also to last as long as you want to. What's going on is that you're excited, so your nervous system is reacting. You're sensitive to sexual stimulation, just like somebody else might be sensitive to sound stimulation. So once you learn to dial it down, you have more control. Yes, there are situations like health issues, whether it's prostate issues, diabetes, heart issues. It's okay. You're not alone. Really not alone, because the second thing that's going to shift everything for you is her. She doesn't need you to be harder or to last longer. What she wants is for you to be her lover. And that doesn't mean poking. As a matter of fact, what I tell men is that poking is not your best move. What makes a great lover is being able to share whole body sensual pleasure. And it's not hard, pun intended. It's not about working on it. It's about doing what works. And in this video, I'm going to explain why this is happening, what to do, how to do it, and even when to do it. So if you're a man or a woman, it is crucial to know what to do, because it'll cause you years of stress, anxiety, avoiding love, and worried about cheating or actually cheating yourself out of the best part of life. Feeling loved, making love with someone you actually love. I understand that these things affect all parts of your life. It damages your self-esteem, your confidence. You feel like you're missing out on life, making love with someone you love. I understand. I've been there with my own husband. And since then, over 27 years, I have helped thousands of men and couples with erectile dysfunction, premature ejaculation, and other obstacles to intimacy, because I knew we weren't the only ones. I studied, I learned, I researched biology so I could understand the anatomy, neuroscience so I could understand the brain and the hormones, therapy so I could understand the psychological component, tantra so I could study sexual healing. And I've merged it with sports strategy because it's relational, because it's a shared language for men and women so that we can become a real team. So if this sounds good to you, hit subscribe. You'll find links to join the Intimacy Game Plan, the community where intimacy is practiced like a skill and relationships become a real intimacy team. Let's get into it. One of the biggest problems is the word sex, because we think of sex as penetration and an orgasm as a goal. Does that mean that if penetration doesn't happen, or if the orgasm happens too soon, too late, not at all, that it wasn't sex? One of the other things that I learned from the women was that poking is not their favorite part, because it either means that it's the end of the event, and also because it doesn't always feel that good. In the Intimacy Game Plan, in my world, and you're here with me now, we redefine sex as pleasure. And sharing pleasure with another person, that's what makes it a team sport. And it's not about the finish. It's not about the equipment. It's about sharing the experience, being in it together. Whether the equipment shows up or you finish too early or too late or not at all, it's okay, because the finish is not the goal. Sharing the memorable plays, that's what makes it a great game, right? It's knowing what else to do. And that's why I'm your coach. I'm not your doctor. I'm not giving you pills or creams. I'm not a therapist. We're not going to just talk about it. I'm going to actually teach you equipment skills so that you can get harder, last longer. It's like your hand. Your hand knows how to pick things up and it knows how to drop things. And then you train it so that you can write, so that you can draw. It's simple exercises that you learn, that you practice, that build skills, that go right in with your daily life. And I teach you the skills, the moves, so that you can stay in the game using all of your equipment: touch, taste, toys. It's fun and it's still you. It's supposed to be playful. This is how you actually explore. Did you know that a G spot is not best accessed by your equipment, but actually by your hands? And I teach you how. Why is this happening? Because your nervous system is excited. Think about it. If you were a football player on a field and you caught the ball, your instinct would be to run and score. Your nervous system is triggered. It's anxiety. It's sending the hormone adrenaline, which is that rush, rush, hurry, hurry hormone. And also there's the porn influence. Because of that, you are expecting a perfect performance, and nothing causes more disappointment than expectations. Am I right? And being a great lover isn't about performing, it's about experiencing. So what I want you to do is to shift your focus to a whole body connection for yourself and with your partner. And being on a team sport, you have a practice for that. What teams do is they huddle. They huddle to drop the expectations, drop the worries, the concerns. They huddle so that they can be present. And here's how you do it. You put a palm on your chest and you slow down your huddle sounds. You have more control over your hormones than you think you actually do. And these huddle sounds turn on your body's language of whole body pleasure. Does that feel good? That's how we speak about pleasure. So when to do it? Well, when you're alone, you're going to practice your huddles, and there's more to it. This gives you control. You're able to regulate your nervous system. Then I also teach you exercises like the lower light bulb and the squeeze and twitch techniques, so that you're actually doing these exercises properly. And so that the more you build them into your daily life, the more results you have. You're building real skills. I have a masterclass called Confidence Under Pressure in my community. You can go take it. And when do I want you to do this? Well, who do you do this with? When you're with a partner, you're going to know what else to do. You're focusing on whole body, sensual pleasure, learning about touch, learning how to use a scarf. Oh, the scarf skills I teach. Learning how to play with toys. I even teach you hair pulling 101. So for my single guy, this is great. He knows what else to do. And remember, I was telling you about that G spot. That doesn't even take equipment. That's advanced skills. Talk about confidence. And for my married couple, they had something to do. Not only was he practicing, but she learned how to help him slow down so that he could actually feel himself, get out of his head, stop worrying about his equipment, and actually feel pleasure. She was able to give him a 15-minute hand job. He was harder. He lasted longer. They were both felt like rock stars at the end of it. It's not about working harder. It's about knowing how to work with what you've got, with what shows up. And now you know you're not doing anything wrong. You're just missing a practice, and that there is something you can do to have more control over your equipment, and that you can be a great lover and a great partner. Sexual confidence comes from knowing what else to do, how to do it, when to do it, where to do it. And that's what I teach you, step by step, like an athlete who's trying to make the team, or whether you're an athlete who wants to take their team from roommates to playmates. That's what my program does. The intimacy game plan, without therapy, without pills, without oversharing, without shame, blame, or judgment, just real solutions. It's not woo woo, it's science. So please give me a like, hit subscribe, share this with somebody who needs to hear it. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments, what have you tried and has it worked? You don't have to figure it out. That's why I'm here. Talk to me, join the intimacy game plan, learn how to be great lovers. I'm here because I care. In the meantime, stay connected to yourself, each other, and me, and I'll see you soon. Sound good? Mm-hmm.